let's just go. The immediate conclusion of the integrated security surveillance and monitoring project that the president has now said must be fast-tracked and needs to be extended to the Lagos-Ibadan line. Please tell us what it is. What is integrated security surveillance and monitoring?
Okay, thank you so much. Though I may not have complete details of the components within the contract, however, from understanding as a security expert, it is basically monitoring and surveillance devices that largely works on sensors, which can detect motion, that can detect sounds, can operating under certain, impulse threshold, where when something it's not right, it will quickly detect it and then send signals. And the signals will also, the response will be integrated with the response solutions in terms of sending signals to the next train station, sending signals to responding agencies and the rest. And then also where cameras will be involved, then it will trigger active monitoring of the camera in that particular location, and then picking or taking pictures of whatever that is happening there. That's largely what surveillance sensors do. They monitor either temperature, either touch, feel, and also sound, motions, and the rest. So those are largely or cuts. When there is a cut, they notice that. But we say we need to understand this. Is a good solution, but is it fit for purpose right now? The answer is no. The answer is technically no.
It's not fit for purpose now.
Right now, you see, when we talk about technical solutions, there's something we call technology, process, and person. You see, three things are involved: the people, the technology, the people, and the process. Now, these three things sit inside a circle, and the circle is the environment. Is the environment right for you to implement such? The answer is no. It's like a man that is renovating his house when war is happening. There is ongoing war, and you are renovating your house. No sooner bomb will land in that house. It's not a time for you to renovate house. The issue we are having right now is an environment that is infested by militants, standing soldiers that are attacking. Such investment will be lost within 1 month and will come back to square one. What we need to address is, Yoruba used to say, we must remove the lies from the body first for us to be able to put those equipment there. Now, let me tell you what's going to happen. Remember, the other time that we were together, I told you that first thing that will happen, because these things are going to work on sensors, probably cameras and the rest, and they are going to put them at interval along the rail line. We're talking about 186 kilometers rail line. Abuja to Kaduna rail line is 186 kilometers. So they're going to put it at intervals, which means that those sensors are going to be on the rail lines. And probably the cameras are going to be probably on some telecom mast, or they're going to erect some things or electrical high tension, this thing. The truth here is that I give you 1 month. Half of those equipment will be at Alaba Market. We've seen what is happening. We've seen vandals removing, the hangers of the rail lines. We've seen vandals going into manhole, removing cables, network, service provider, their 4G, fiber cables, removing it, cutting it and removing it without anybody stopping or challenging them. So much vandalism is going on. And we're talking of an area that is largely unpoliced, unsecured, and you want to put such an investment. It is a good investment, but not the right time. It's an investment we need to put an hold on first. Let us deal with the issue. The second thing here is this. Such equipment, if they are meant for a kind of threat, ranging from probably thieves or hijacking, but not this kind of threat. Now, the people who can put IEDs or dynamite on the rail line and blow the rail line, open fire on the train, and you want to put sensors on that rail so that you know when they are putting IED. They are so wise enough that when they know you have a sensor there, they will not put IED on the rail line anymore. It takes them nothing to stand at least 100 meters away from the train, fire RPGs on the train when approaching. The train will still be demobilized. The same effect will be achieved, even worse than when they put an IEDs on the rail line. Do they have capability? Yes, we've seen their videos with a lot of RPGs in their hand. And we've seen that they have the capability of doing this. These are people who can down a military jet.